So Achalugo, Udogu, after doing the funnel and designing it and putting all the graphics, you now say, "Oh, I finished work." That's why I'm here. So let's cut to the chase. Yeah. So the last part of your funnel is usually the automations. And why is this important? So there's something called lifetime value of your customer. So in simple terms, yeah, what it means is that okay, as your customer goes through your entire marketing system, are there touch points where I am taking value from the customer and also offering value to the customer at the same time? Are there different points of exchange, or is it just one point of exchange? Okay, when you come here, you buy my product and you vamos. No, like are there different touch points where there are exchanges throughout your marketing system? That's basically what it is. And so in this video, if you stick around to the end, you get to hear some different ways of automations that are fire. It's like a sticky way of keeping customers. So not after you build the funnel, you now say, okay, my hands are done, and you pay me and I go my separate way. No, like you get to retain that client for a very, very long time, because you're kind of like making addendums. You're making your entire marketing or sales funnel a sticky, you're putting them in a sticky situation, so they cannot just leave or abandon your funnel or go to another funnel, because you're providing other services that are attached to that funnel. Now let's talk about the traditional ways of automating your funnel. So everybody knows email marketing. Yeah, some funnels already have inbuilt email marketing facilities that help people to do email sequencing and then all those things. I don't want to stress too much on that. Then another thing we need to talk about are pop-ups. It's also a touch point. So for instance, if they get to your landing page, yeah, and maybe they are just perusing, and maybe that customer actually wants like a discount, it's too expensive, what you're offering is too expensive. If the customer wants to click or close the browser, like a pop-up can just appear saying, okay, hey, before you leave, do you know that we offer maybe like 20% discount or 50% or whatever it is. That is a touch point for some customers, and conversion always take place in this, not for all customers, but if you integrate it into your funnel, it can increase the chances of your funnel converting. Another one we have are upsells. So what are upsells? Is just selling a high ticket offer after they finish purchasing so it comes to your funnel because they see you're selling a particular product or you're arranging a particular service. After doing business on that service that they see, you can also upsell them on something high ticket. For instance, you could build a community saying, hey, if you join this community, you get access to this, that, and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's the upsell. Another touch point is the downsells. So after selling them, and maybe probably it's too expensive for those that can't afford it, then you hit them up with a downsell. So something cheaper, a low ticket offer. Yeah. For instance, if you're selling shoes, you could sell like something like an accessory, maybe matching belt or something that is lower than the shoes. That's a downsell. Yeah. And then this last but not least, I think, is other bumps. Yeah. What's another bump? So another bump is just something that complements the offer, your main offer. So for example, if I'm selling a book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, what is something that complements that? Maybe I could sell reading glasses. Yeah. So it's just a way of, it's not really an upsell. An upsell is high ticket and the other one is low ticket. But what makes it an order bump is that it's very complementary to your main offer. So you just bump it up there. Now that you've stuck to the end of this video, yeah, so I'll let you know on new stuff that you need to know. So first and foremost, we have Google reviews. You can create automations around your funnel saying that, okay, after people purchase your product, yeah, they get an email later on, maybe instantly or maybe after some days, whatever it is, how you want to design it. They get emails saying, okay, I hope you enjoyed the product. Please, could you leave us a review or something? It helps us. It goes a long way in our stuff, because these days, yeah, people can make up stuff. You can just go and create a WhatsApp or Telegram testimonial, and now customers are wiser. They don't really trust that kind of stuff. But you see, Google, everybody knows they don't mess with Google. So you could also do that, yeah, and attach that automation to your funnel. So that, for instance, if your client is done with your, maybe he says he doesn't like your funnel, or maybe he has paid you off for designing the funnel, you can also charge for the Google reviews. Yeah, you see where it's going. Yeah. Second one is they call it missed call text back. So sometimes some people that offer services, because of how busy the nature of their job is, yeah, they don't have time to always attend to the phone, and it might just be a sole proprietorship or something. So the missed call text back functionality helps you shoot out text messages immediately you miss a call. So somebody might just be going through Google Maps, and he sees your business, and he tries to give you a call so that you can render a service for him or her, and you're not able to get to the phone. Yeah, so immediately that call ends, the person gets an instant message saying, hey, I couldn't get to the phone because maybe I was running some errands or so, would you mind letting me know why you reached out, or something like that. Yeah, that really helps. So there's some niches that they're always very, very busy. They don't have time. Maybe they're on site, and it's difficult to take calls, So that really, really helps. And you can attach that as an automation to your funnel. Another one is text message marketing. So over here in Nigeria, yeah, not many people read emails. Yeah, not many. Yeah, but I know that if I get a text, yeah, I definitely take a look at it. But emails, I might, maybe at my leisure time. But text, as soon as the text hits my phone, I'm looking at it. So you can attach that automation, as a way of being sticky, making your funnel very sticky, so that if they pay you off, you can still be charging them for that text message marketing. So you could be doing text message marketing, like broadcasting to their clients and stuff like that. Yeah. Another thing is AI appointment booking. So right now, what is killing the game right now is AI. Yeah. There are some AIs that, if you listen to a great conversation, their conversation is lit. Like, you will not be able to determine if this person is AI or a real human being, because the way the conversation flows is so natural. Some service providers, they are looking for people that can book appointments for them. Yeah, so rather than pay somebody, like a virtual assistant or something, or a sales guy, you can run that automation system for them. First of all, you feed the AI with knowledge of the business and everything, and then it now knows your business, and then it flows naturally. You should check that out. You can also attach that to the funnel you created for your clients. Another thing is scrapping leads. So everybody knows that people that render services, they look for leads online, Google, Instagram, Facebook, wherever. You can build automations that can scrap leads for these kind of people. Maybe people that are doing accounting services, or finance, or fitness. Yeah, they're always looking for leads. So you can create automations that can scrap leads for them automatically. Also creating CRMs. Some people use some funnel platforms that don't allow them to have like a robust CRM. That's like your customer relationship management system, where you can have all the details of your customers. Some people just after running ads to one funnel that doesn't give that facility, they now send them to their WhatsApp, and they clog their WhatsApp and all these things. You don't need to do that. You can run an automation that takes leads from your funnel and put them maybe on a Google Excel sheet or Airtable or whatever it is. Another one, again, I guess maybe you could use this for yourself, for your business. Yeah, you could also create automation that record your sales calls with your clients. So immediately you're done with the sales call and probably your client has made payment, you can automatically send the agreement, the summary of your meetings in form of like a contract or so, just being official. Yeah, you can immediately do that. Some people actually look for these services. Yeah, I guess that's the free source I'm giving to you. Stay tuned to this channel, to this account, wherever you see it. Share, like, subscribe, because we're changing the game here for freelancers. Cheers.